Hello and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Sim Gamer.
And I'm Farmer Sim.
And welcome back to Purbeck 22. How are you doing, Farmer Sim?
I'm good, Mrs. SG. How are you, mate? You alright?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Good.
Is this video sponsored by John Deere today?
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? I was just being too indecisive in the wardrobe. I was just flicking through going, I don't know what to wear, I don't know what to wear. Oh, I'm going to go green today, even though we don't have a John Deere tractor.
Looking cool, though. It looks really good.
Thanks, mate. So how's you? You alright?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Glad to be back on Purbeck as usual.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one all week. We've got another chunk of work to get done today, haven't we? We've got...
Oh my goodness, we have big chunks.
We have. Yeah. We've got prepared a little bit, haven't we? We've got that, I don't know if any of you will remember from the end of the previous episode, we got the big sugar beet field harvested, and we were left with one of the smaller ones, so we've just got that done ourselves so that we don't bore you to death. And yeah, we have, what have we got in the silo now, Mrs. SG? It's quite a lot of beets, isn't it?
We very much underestimated our fields. 553,652 litres.
That will do, won't it?
Oh, yes. So we're thinking in January we're going to sell 450,000 litres of this. Keep just over 100,000 in store for pig feed.
Yep.
But that should bring us in a nice little bit of money to start year 2. So we're excited about that.
It certainly should, and hopefully from that 450,000 litres of beets that we will sell, we're hoping we should be able to afford to buy the pig farm that's somewhere over that way, I think, that we showed you in one of the previous episodes. We had a bit of a wander around it, didn't we? But yeah, we're hoping to buy that plot of land, and I think it does come with an extra area of grass. Is that right? Am I remembering correctly, Mrs. SG?
It does, and it's bigger than our backyard lawn here at 67.
Yes.
So this one's we thought this one was bigger, but when we had to stand in it, it was like, oh, actually no, this is substantial size. So
yeah,
we're that's going to be extra bonus for when, well, we'll either just sell the silage, or if we do venture into cow farming and get some cattle.
Yes, but it does increase our options, doesn't it, if we've got more than one grass field. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So we've got a plan, haven't we? We've got some kind of direction that we're looking to head in. So regarding today's episode, we've got quite a few jobs to get done, haven't we, mate? We've got you've just loaded up the wee Fent and the trailer here with our silage bales. How many have we got? We've got 8 of them, haven't we?
Yeah, we have 8 silage bales to sell, so now I definitely know the direction.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and do that whilst you get the plough in this said field we're standing on.
Yes, because as you can see, this was what was in this field? I can't remember.
Sugar beet. Our first sugar beet field.
Was this sugar beet? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
we harvested the sugar beet, and then obviously weeds grew, so we're just going to give this a good ploughing under, because it needs it, as you can see. That'll get rid of the weeds, give us a nice level of topsoil, and then it'll be cultivated, limed, and what we're planning on putting here, we're going to put some wheat in here, aren't we?
We're going to do some wheat.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got barley on the top field, number 34. That needs rolling, so when I get back, I'm going to get in the roller and get up to field 34.
Yep.
And then we're going to divide and conquer. I think Farmer Sim's going to stay here, cultivate, roll, and obviously drill the wheat in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take the plough and try and get 30 and 31 done as well.
Yes. We've got big hopes for this episode. There's quite a lot of work there, isn't there? So I suppose there's nothing like than just to get cracking, is there, mate?
Yeah, let's get cracking. I'm going to jump in the Fent and head on to the location.
Yes. Good stuff.
The right one this time.
The right one. Oh, in fact, before you do, I'll just jump into the menu here. Where are we? And just make sure that we're getting all we need. So, where did you go to the straw and hay sell point last time?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, it's actually
Well,
more.
Biogas
The
is
biogas
better.
plant is now buying it at 335 pounds per 1,000 litres, as opposed to the 328 that the straw and hay sell point is doing it for.
Right.
So, in actual fact, the concept that we had that you actually know where you're going and you should be all right this time, you've now got to go somewhere completely different.
Well, I thought the biogas was at the same place.
Oh, is it?
But it doesn't look like it is. I'm just trying to find it on the map.
I'll jump into the map too myself and have a look. See, what's that one here? It's not that one.
I was pretty sure it's in the same location, but it's not. I've tagged it and it's not flashing.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I can't find it
But
anywhere.
I have a feeling it is up there. Let me just. I'm gonna go there now. So if I visit the straw and hay sell point, yeah, the biogas is here.
Oh, is it?
It's just not marked on the map for reasons I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that either. No.
So yeah,
that's a bit strange. Okay.
It is the same location, so I'm all good.
Right. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. You're all right then.
All right.
All right, mate. I'm going to jump in Big Blue,
right.
and I'm going to dig out the plough, and I'm going to get cracking in the first of our sugar beet fields. So yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice. Another lovely day though here on Purbeck. Sun's out. No rain, thankfully.
Sun is out.
It's lovely.
Yeah, with all this field work to do, it is very lucky we don't have any rain.
Yes. Where is the plough actually? Oh, it's this. Right, it's there. I know where it is. Got it.
Got it?
Yep, I got it. Yeah. So we do have quite a bit of work to get done, don't we?
We do, we do. We might even need to consider putting a worker on the fence or something.
Whoa, 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 whoa there, Spartacus. That means paying somebody some money, doesn't it?
It does. That is a lot of... And do you know what? The workers cost a fortune on here. I don't know any worker that gets 400 an hour. Unless you're a solicitor, a pilot, or something substantial in the real world.
I know, yeah. Have I got this plough the right way around? I think so. Ah, we'll be alright.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Yeah, be
I've got nothing better to do. Oh, lag. The lag is real today.
Oh, did you get a load again there?
Yeah. I was going around a corner as well.
Did you crash?
I didn't. My viewers can state I didn't crash this time. It was a controlled spin.
A controlled, that's one way of wording it, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't crash, I had a controlled spin. Yeah,
yes.
Very good, very good.
Very classy it was.
So, how have you been this week, Mrs. SG? You've been coping with the heat okay, in real life, I mean?
Yeah, I'm not that great in the heat when I'm at home because I'm sure American viewers are very aware we don't really have air conditioning here in the UK.
No, it's not very commonplace, is it?
We just have fans that push hot air around the room.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, we're not really made for it, us Brits, are we?
No, I'm certainly not. I was born in the summer, don't get me wrong, and I like a sunny day, but I just can't function when it's... I suppose this is a bit laughable because I know, like, if we have any of our wonderful Australian viewers in, for example, the daily temperatures that they can be used to can be upwards of 40 degrees, and that would just kill me. You know, we've had... That
would kill me too.
I think the highest I think we've had this week, I've seen my car thermometer go to 30 degrees exactly, 30.0. A car without air conditioning, I might add. Sympathy, please. And it's just horrible. It really is. I can't cope with it whatsoever. It's just awful.
That is horrid.
So you literally spend your time trying to stay cool, don't you?
You do.
We don't get... Although, I must admit, today's quite nice. We've had a bit of rain these last 72 hours, and so the temperatures have cooled a bit, and I think it's about 16 or 17 degrees at the minute, which is just...
That is much better, isn't it?
It's way better. I'm still in a t-shirt, it's still nice and warm, but it's not thick and muggy and sticky and sweaty, and it's I guess you'll appreciate this as well, Mrs. SG, is it's just not the right temperatures for computing. Sitting,
It
yeah,
really isn't.
No.
Especially when you're recording, there's not really. Yeah, it's not really conducive to it.
No, it's not. No, I remember watching one of Scroff's latest videos. I think it was it his Bally Spring one of his latest ones, and he brought up the topic of his computer room and, you know, how he turned his fan on in the background, and so for the purposes of his recording, and for the viewers, so to speak, he turned his fan off, and it was like, mate, keep your fan on. We don't mind. We appreciate. We know exactly what it's like. Seriously, turn your fan on. I mean, I've got a little fan in the office here where I make my videos, and I had to have the fan in front of the computer. Otherwise, the computer was just overheating, and it's a pretty capable computer.
Combust.
Yeah, it just explodes. It sounds like it's going to take off. So I had the fan pumping cold air or moving warm air into the front of the computer, just to keep that thing going, because it's kind of like in the bottom corner of my desk, so to speak. So it needs as much help as it can get.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
Just a quick one. I think I needed the front loader for the to put the bales into the biogas plant. So I've just sold them at the bales.
Oh, right.
So you have to put them in the.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. It was only a few pounds. I think it was 328 at the straw point, and it was 335 at the BGA. So that's no problem, mate. That doesn't matter.
But we got about 9,600 for 8 bales.
Oh, that'll do. Yeah, we're on 21,300. I think we were on 11,000 something before, weren't we? So
yeah, we got a decent environmental boost.
Oh, did we?
500 odd.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, stones. That's another job we need to get out of this field as well. Didn't think about that, did we?
Oh, of course, you're ploughing.
I'm ploughing.
It's going to need stones. Yeah.
Does that mean you get your big bear hug machine out?
I get my big bear hug out.
Hey, oh, missed a bit there. Let's get back into that bit. So you're on your way back now, I take it, are you?
Yeah, I'll be only a couple of minutes because I went the right way this time.
Dear me. Well,
we're actually our farm is in a really good position down here. I'm pleased we picked this one.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it is a nice little position, isn't it?
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah. Making decent headway so far with the plough.
Oh gosh. Sorry, I just had a tiny little collision. Maybe, I don't know.
Ding. One.
I didn't see it, but I felt it. I think the yellow van got stuck on my trailer.
The yellow van again?
It's always the yellow van.
Is this going to be
an aggressive van.
Our version of Mr. Bean's Curse of the Blue Three-Wheeler, where he gets hounded by this mysterious blue three-wheel car? Ours is the yellow van. Brilliant.
But I'm back now, so that's all that matters.
Yes, very good, very good. So you're going to get on the roller, are you, in the barley field?
I am.
Excellent.
How much horsepower does that require? Is that
the roller?
Is that a Fent job? Yeah.
Not very much. No, it's obviously it's that really old thing, isn't it? It's just a very old rudimentary roller. So I'm almost certain it's. Well, I say almost certain. I'm taking a wild stab in the dark and saying it's about 50 or 60 horsepower. I think.
I might keep on the Fent then.
Yeah, I think you should be able to. Yeah, because I've used that roller in other game saves before, with relatively small tractors, I think.
Nice.
So yeah, I think. Do you know,
I think my
just out of curiosity, I'm going to jump into our garage and I'm going to have a look. Roller, 60 horsepower. There we are.
Oh, nice.
Bang on, nail on the head. There we are.
I think my Voltron needs a bit of topical fuel soon. I don't know what Big Blue's looking like.
It's looking big empty, almost. I've got, well, probably just under a quarter of a tank, I think, so I should have enough to get this field ploughed, and I think, yes, it would be a good idea to venture forth. In fact, where's the fuel station? We need to...
Do you know what? I haven't a clue.
Hang on, I'm going to do that now.
We could get our own
tank.
We could get our own diesel tank eventually, but it would be better for now to drive to the fuel station.
It's at the very... There's a medium... You see, that's confusing. Oh, you know the starter farm at the very in the middle at the top.
Yeah.
That's got a... That's considered our farm. And...
Oh yeah, for some reason it's not.
Because we've also got a silo up there. The farm at 800, yeah. If you look at the top of the map in the middle, where there's the symbol for the farmhouse, because that's obviously that's nothing to do with us. That's what the game has given us to start off with. But at the top, yeah, we've got a farmhouse there. We've got a silo, and we've also got that petrol tank. So I don't know whether we use. I don't even know if there's an actual petrol station on this map. Is there?
If you have a look south of the shop.
South of the shop. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's round the corner. Gas station.
Yeah.
But even that's considered our farm.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And the cereal factory. Why is the cereal factory considered our farm?
We started on the hardest one, didn't we? The new.
Yeah.
What did we start on? I can't remember.
The game mode.
Was it? Yeah.
It was start from scratch. I'm sure.
Start from scratch, and we still got all this stuff. It's really weird.
Or was it start from scratch? Well, no, I think it was, because it still started us off with a load of kit, didn't it? And we sold all that kit and bought our own stuff. We bought the. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. But yeah, I've just had a look in the productions menu, and in the productions menu we own the carpentry and the cereal.
Do we?
Yeah, but we haven't.
That's crazy.
We haven't bought any of those, so we'll.
That must just come with it.
Yeah,
we got a bit lucky there.
Well, I guess we did.
There's no point in selling them. We'll just leave them there and maybe do something with them.
We shall consider doing something with them in the future, if anything. But yes, there was a petrol tank nearby. That was the intent of this conversation, wasn't it? The petrol tank's down around the corner somewhere near the dealership, so it's very handy.
Good. Okay, that's fine.
That's tickety-boo. Tickety-boo. So how are you? Where are you up to now, mate? Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm just doing that. I'm just doing the headlands on the rolling.
Ah, I really quite like that roller.
It's really good. It's got a great working width.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? I think it is available in 2 or 3 widths. I think that roller you can get a smaller one, but I think when I bought that one, I got the bigger one of the two because it's still, like I say, it only needs 60 horsepower. So
yeah,
you may as well.
And of course, reminder everybody, this is crossplay, so anything you see us using here, you can have.
Yep.
You can have.
It's
if you're
all
on console,
on the mod hub.
It's all on the mod hub for you, so
yep.
You don't need to be disappointed.
Although I must admit,
I often watch videos and I get disappointed. I'm like, not crossplay.
Yeah, when you see stuff that I really want that, but you can't have it because it's not on the mod hub. Yeah, it's. I think there's a lot of maps that are really quite amazing that are limited to the PC.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff coming out as well recently, map-wise.
It really is. Even on console, we've been getting some really good maps. So
yeah.
I'm very impressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
I am very impressed to see what the modders are bringing out.
Oh, it's amazing. It really is. I was flicking through my Facebook the other day, and I can't remember the name of the modder, so forgive me, but there's a Texan map being created somewhere.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, but obviously it's...
I've been to Texas a few times.
Oh, have you?
Yes,
wow.
Those fields are massive.
Yes, I do love a big field.
That's large scale.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, I think that because of the setup that the modder does, and I don't think it's coming to mod hub. I think this is just a modder releasing it through their Facebook page or their itch.io page.
That doesn't surprise me, because if you are going to do proper Texas, you're going to have a map which just cannot be used on console.
Yeah, yeah.
Because one field could be the size of this map.
Yes.
So, I mean, they're
incredible.
Vast.
They're really, yes. And I can proudly say that there's a couple of maps I've done in the past where I've soloed them. Goodness me, what's it called? Spring Creek. It's a big. I think it's a 16 times 16x map. I think it is, and it actually came out remarkably quickly after the release of FS22. But it's massive, absolutely massive, and I just love getting my teeth into a really, really big map.
I don't know how they do it, you know, when they can release things so fast.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So impressive.
They were obviously like literally just on the ball, waiting for the game to release so they could get the code or whatever the way the game works, and just dive right into it and get it going. It was yeah, it was amazing. But as a player, I'm always eternally grateful for. I've just turned my lights on for no reason. Whoops. Yeah, as a player, I'm always eternally grateful for modders and what they do for us, because it's just incredible. The game would be so.
It really is.
I mean, it would still be a great game. Don't get me wrong, but if you were to remove everything that's a mod from the game and just have the base game stuff, it'd be very. I don't want to say stale, but do you know what I mean? Just having.
Well, there's even with. Thankfully, we do get DLCs, but the fact is, with mods, there's releases pretty much every day.
Yes. Yeah.
Which does keep the game exciting.
It really does. Yeah, it really does. Even just getting excited about, you know, just like the release of a new tractor or a sprayer or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to get your hands on it and have a play, it's brilliant. It just changes so much about the game.
It does. Have you downloaded the new DLC, the Forage and?
No, I haven't yet. No, I've been meaning to do that. Is it out now?
Yeah, it came out Tuesday last week. So when this video is recorded, it'll be like nearly 2 weeks ago. Oh
goodness, I am behind with the times then, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
haven't actually played with any of it yet. I've downloaded it. I need to get back on Red Rock so I can use some of it, because that's the one where I can go a little crazy and buy whatever I want.
Yeah, and take advantage of what the machines can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was quite. I must admit, I didn't appreciate it was already out. I think I've just lost track of time, I guess. But yeah, I'm quite excited by there's that. It's like a small truck, isn't it? You can stick a mower on the front, and it's a forage pickup wagon as well. But it's one vehicle.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, that. I quite like the idea of that.
That is very, very cool.
Yeah, it is.
I do like the new vehicles as well, and how the cab stays still, but the tractor sort of moves with the terrain.
The tilt mechanism thing on it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that does look pretty cool.
That is clever.
And the massive handheld. It's not handheld, is it? But you walk with it. The big mower.
Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And there's I think you can get a windrow version of it as well.
Okay.
So you can cut it and windrow with a handheld device.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Handheld, push.
Yeah.
Instead of horsepower, manpower.
That's right, yeah, but that'd be very handy for smaller fields, I guess, wouldn't it? It would be difficult to manoeuvre even a small tractor with a mower attached to it. You've just got that thing, you can do it, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, goodness, yeah. We've all been in those situations where you've got a bit of land that needs mowing.
Absolutely, absolutely. But no, now you've told me that, I shall, when we've done this here recording, I think I shall jump into Steam and pick it up. Get it bought.
Absolutely, and anybody that is wanting to download, my code is in my description.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
I am a Giants partner, so pop that in, or use any one of your favourite
content creators.
Like FSG has one, and Argsy has one, and I'm pretty sure Dagwin does. All of the anyone that's over sort of 1,500 subscribers, and normally a Giants partner. So You'll be one soon, Farmer Sim, no doubt.
Hopefully, mate, one day. We shall see. We shall see.
Oh, it'll be in a few months. I'm pretty sure of it.
Fingers crossed, I guess.
It's gonna happen.
Let's hope so. I must admit, I've been a bit slow on the uptake recently for content. Just, I suppose mainly just down to the weather. With the weather being so nice, I've had more things to get done outside, and as I say, being too hot to physically leave the computer running all day long and recording and editing and rendering and all that kind of stuff. I have
yeah, because it's not just about the gaming, is it? It's the editing it, rendering, exporting, importing.
That's it.
It's a day's work.
It is, and I did also. I don't know whether you noticed it, but I had some uploading problems for the last couple of weeks. For example, the last episode, our last episode that we did last week, I had to upload it twice, and it took like almost pretty much an entire day, because it just got hung on the processing up to 4K section of the upload. So and it was there for hours, and I had to just bite the bullet and cancel it and redo it again, and it seemed to work that time. But that took 5 hours to upload the second time round.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, and it's like, goodness me. So yeah, we spend a few hours recording the video, and then we'll stitch it together in the editor, and then it takes, for me anyway, it'll take anywhere up to kind of 5 or 6 hours to render this video, and that's the computer working at full speed. It's it's running at about 85-86 degrees for about 6 or 7 hours, rendering the video, and then when that's done, then you've got to upload it, which is another anywhere from 3, 4, 5 hours. It's like, goodness me.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
It certainly is, but that's what we do. I'm certainly not moaning. I enjoy every minute of doing this, I really do, especially doing this with you now as well, because it's for me anyway, personally, having never played multiplayer with anyone, got no friends. Yeah,
I love multiplayer. I mean, I've only ever played with my sister,
right?
And I think it makes the game even more fun. I really do.
It really does. It absolutely does. I mean, just the simple fact of starting off with you got someone to talk to for a start in the same game, doing the same thing with the same goals. That's really quite cool. But because it's not a fast-paced, stressful shoot 'em in the face game or anything like that, like the typical kind of multiplayer stuff. I've just realised I'm only using half the plow's width. Yeah, that's it, and it's just great fun. It really is. And you've got two like-minded people like me and you here. We both love the game. We both love what we do on here. We're both content creators, so it's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It really is.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
How are you getting on over there, mate? Half and half.
I'm
looks like.
definitely halfway through.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it.
It looks like you are as well.
Yeah, maybe. I think.
I'm not a massive fan of those plows. Do we have any modded plows?
I'm not even the slightest fan of these plows. I've always. Oh, come on, go. I've almost always used some kind of square plow, if there is one.
Yeah.
The plow that I've got in the whole Macro series is actually a what do you call it? I've forgotten. My brain's gone dead. What do you call it now? A disc harrow. It's a modded disc harrow that just does what a plow does, and it's a big unfoldable square thing, which is great. It's perfect.
Shall we download a mod? Because we've got a lot of ploughing to do.
I suppose we have, haven't we? Well, I mean...
And that's gonna take forever to do all of these fields, and I would rather us progress,
No, that's a good point. That is a good idea. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. If we carry on for now, as we are, until we get to our usual half-hour mark, where if we're going to split the video into two and do that. So if we...
Which we are at half an hour, bear in mind.
Oh, you see, that's why you're on the ball. Half an hour already?
Yeah. I know.
Right.
I know.
Okay. So...
Viewers, does this go as quick for you as it does for us? I don't know if it's just because we're having a whale of a time.
I think it is, yeah, because we're just sat here waxing lyrical about all sorts of nonsense. I mean, I'd have said... If I had to guess without looking at the time, then I'd have said we were 10, 15 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, but no, 30 minutes and 14 seconds right now. So, okay then, right. So we shall, I shall come to a stop here. I'm going to turn my engine off because I've got very little petrol left. I think I've got about just under a quarter of a tank. Yeah, should we bring the viewers back in a wee while when we've got a bit more work done? But what we might do is just quickly jump out of here and jump in and out of the game and maybe find ourselves a bit of a square-ended plough that's maybe a little bit wider than this thing, just to allow us to progress a bit. I thought you had Crocs on then. You come running across the field.
I have extremely cool red trainers. Thank you, darling.
What colour are my trainers? I can't see my own feet.
Black.
How are they? Dull.
They're like black boots. They're much more appropriate for farming than my red trainers.
I was going to say your red trainers would be filthy. You stood in a ploughed field right now.
I know, but look how beautifully ploughed it is.
Well, yes, thank you. Right.
And before we forget as well, we'll record the bit where we're editing this field to put a track in. We want a track running up between 31 and 33, don't we? Up this side.
Oh, you see? Well remembered. Good thinking, Batman. Yeah, do we do it that side or do we do it this side? Yeah,
it's completely up to you. Whatever you think's going to be best.
I reckon if we do it... Yeah. Oh. It's
hard because there's not much space this side.
No, there's not much space that side. But if we did it this side... We would reduce a tiny bit of the field, but we'd be able to bring the edge straighter, if that makes any sense. Get rid of this.
Get rid of that stupid
little nookie
bulge.
Yeah, and then and just straight line it up here. Perhaps it would reduce the field size a little bit, but it would give us a bit of a track, and I think that might be a bit better. I think because the entrance to the field is on this side of the field, the entrance to this top field is on this side of the field. If we put the path in on the far side of the field, we'd end up taking part of the we'd lose a bit of the field on the upwards direction and also lose a bit of the field on the direction coming over to the gate here. So I think we'd actually lose less of the field just taking a straight line up this side. I think. And
these trees are right in the way, so yeah.
Are they?
That sounds like a plan. We'll bring people in to show them up doing that, because I always think people like to see the changes being made. So,
absolutely, yeah, good call, Batman. Yeah, so we'll go and find a plough, and then we'll come back. And so for us, well, I'll see you in a minute, mate. But this will take us a few minutes, and you guys, you'll see us in a matter of seconds. So
perfect.
Wonderful.
See you in a bit, everybody.
Bye. Hello again, everyone. So
hello.
Back in the room. And firstly, let's just address what on earth came out of my mouth then when I said goodbye to everybody. My brain kind of... I started off by saying ta-ta, and then halfway through ta-ta, my brain said no, say goodbye. And then it was like, what came out was just a selection of letters from the alphabet that don't normally go together, so that was just odd.
I blame it on the heat.
Yes. I'm going to blame it on the heat as well, yes. Even though it's slightly milder today, I'm still going to blame it on the heat. Anyway, right, hello again, we're back, and we have downloaded, it's one that you've suggested, isn't it, mate, the Lizard 6M plow.
Yep.
Which
The reason is, it's cheap, it's only 8,000 to buy.
Yep. It
does require 180 horsepower, which we can cope with, can't we?
Yeah, we can, both of our big tractors can do that.
Yeah. So, and it's 6 metres, so it's pretty decent.
Yes, it certainly is, so we'll get a bit more of the field done a hell of a lot quicker, won't we? So, right, so we need to do this landscape.
Sorry, talking right over you.
No, that's all right. I suppose that's the only awkward thing about doing the online thing, isn't it, where you accidentally talk over each other, but no, forgive me, I didn't mean to do that either.
We're actually getting pretty good at it.
Yeah, we are. Considering we can't actually see each other, we're doing quite well at it. I'd say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
So the good news is our plow, our existing plow, which is only 3.5 meters in width, 16 grand we can get back for that.
Ooh, really? Oh, so we're going to be 8 grand in pocket. So we're going to be knocking on the door of just under £30,000 once we get rid of that. Oh, that's a bit genius, isn't it? Right. Okay.
Right. So I'll may as well drive this back and repair it, and we'll get a little bit more for it, won't we?
Yeah, do it, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do.
If we repair and paint.
Absolutely.
And I'll fill up with fuel for you while I'm there.
Oh, thanks, mate. That's really kind.
So I will do all of that, and you're going to do some landscaping, aren't you?
I am going to do some landscaping. Yes, I'm going to do it on this side, aren't I? That's right. So we will lose a little bit of the field here, and I will. So pretty much where you are there now, driving onto the lane, I'll create a lane that runs as close to this side of the edge of the field as possible.
Yeah. We may need to get rid of this tree.
We probably will, won't we? I mean, I could create it around it, or would you rather we get rid of it?
Well, we could sell that.
We could.
I mean, we don't have a chainsaw, but I could pull the trail around and cut that up.
Well,
I mean, the track is going to be there, right? Surely, is it? I'll leave it up to you. You're better. You're better at this than I am.
Well,
so
I was just going to go from here, keeping the tree there.
Yeah.
I was going to keep it relatively close to the tree, but keeping the tree there, we could just have the lane running snug up the left hand side of this. Did you just crash again?
I'm crashing into. I'm actually crashing into the trees as a human. I couldn't get through.
You weren't even driving. Goodness me.
I wasn't even driving.
So I'm going to go from around. I was thinking I'm going to go from around about here and just curve the lane round a bit and up, and essentially in a straight line. So we'll lose a few meters on this left hand side of this field, and we'll lose this little nook bit here on the edge, but keeping that tree there, because as cool as it would be to buy a chainsaw and chop it down, I do know that these trees in particular are quite finicky. They are a pain. So I will.
Well, I'll leave that to you, buddy.
All right, mate. Yeah, I shall.
So I would suggest everybody gets both of our videos up and watch them side by side. I know Dust Bunny does that, and it works really well.
Yeah, she does.
So yeah.
Right.
Watch us side by side.
Construction. Here we go. Right, landscaping, painting. And the first thing I want to do is find the match for this surface, which I think. Oh, I found it already. Excellent. And if I keep it the same width as the current path, it won't look out of place. So if we say about there, I'm going to follow it round. There we go. Oh, we do pay for this, don't we?
Yeah, we do pay for it.
Do you know what? I'd forgotten about that one as well. The fact that we pay for it. I've been so used to free landscaping for so long. Right, okay.
Oh, apparently I don't have permission to sell vehicles or tools.
Oh, so,
Can I have
goodness me.
please?
I'm very sorry. Where are we? Mrs. Simgamer, you've been promoted to farm manager. Well done.
Thank you. I get a promotion every time we play.
Yes, yeah. Forgive me, that was... I had done that before, but because we've just jumped in and out of the game, that's why that had happened again.
That's why it's done it.
Yes.
So we got a little bit more because I repainted and repaired it.
Excellent, okay. How much did we get for it then?
20k? 20,644.
Oh, no way. That's brilliant. Awesome stuff.
So now let's go buy another one.
Right.
Are you happy with the yellow?
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, would you? I'm not fussed about the colours, mate. You go for it. Why, can you get it in other colours? Can you?
Loads of different colours, yeah.
Oh, go on. I'll let you surprise me if you fancied a change from the factory yellow colour. By all means, go for whichever one you want.
I might make it New Holland blue, the same as your tractor.
Oh wow, that'd be cool. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's all done. It only costs an extra 100 to have a different colour.
That will do, mate. That'll do. Oh, that's a bit frustrating. I've just repainted with some grass, and the grass is a slightly different colour to the grass that's already there, but hey-ho. It doesn't matter. It'll be right.
We still have over 30,000, so...
We do right this second. Oh, well, that's not costing anything. I'm just painting the grass, the plain flat grass texture over the tiny bit of field that is on the left-hand side of our new lane, and that's not costing anything. No.
Oh, thank you, map maker.
Yeah. That's excellent. Although I've got a funny feeling that when I paint grass onto this, it's going to cost lots.
I'm costing us money right now, if you're wondering why the money's going down. Just fueling up Big Blue.
Ah, that's cool. That's no problem. Plants. Meadow. Yeah.
30 grand didn't stay in our account for long.
Goodness me. Well...
Now you're costing us money.
Oh, goodness me. It's a dear do laying down some grass, and it's not even the same colour either, but... That'll do. That'll do. And I suppose... Oh, maybe. I'll put a tiny bit in the middle. Make it look authentic-ish within the confines of this game. Just giving us a little grass verge in the middle in places just to keep it looking right. Yeah, I reckon that's about right.
That looks great.
Oh, we've got another corner here to do. Whoops. Paint. No. Oopsie-daisy. Landscaping, painting, grass. Just got that top corner to do that. Yeah, this looks alright, I think. This'll do.
That looks great.
How's the plough?
Amazing.
Nice and wide.
I love this plough.
Have you used that one before, have you?
Yeah, I use it often.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've got this one in Red Rock. I've got this one and another like mega wide one. Yeah,
Ah.
I do.
And what's the mega wide one you've got? Can you remember that
It's
one?
the lizard. Oh, I want to say. Oh goodness. I just don't remember the name. It's another lizard.
Oh, okay.
But it goes out to about 15 meters wide.
Oh, that'll do. Oh, yes, it's the big red one, isn't it? Is it
Yeah,
red?
it folds out.
Yeah.
It's orange in my my Let's Play.
Ah, okay. There we go.
I like them big, bold, and wide.
Oh, it looks cool in the blue there. Sorry, I've just come up to have a look. Oh yeah.
Yeah, got it matching your tractor.
Thanks, mate. Right. So, what should I do then? What am I doing now?
Did you want to jump in this and I'll get the rock picker out?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, yeah. You like your rock picker, don't you?
Let me jump out of your tractor.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Fully fueled and everything.
Ooh, flying deer again.
We've got a few more of them around, have we?
Yeah, loads of flying deer.
Oh, this is so much better.
Oh, isn't it?
And I think it's faster. It runs at a faster speed.
I think it is quite a bit faster, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Good choice. Definitely.
It's a bit of a beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll do. Absolutely. We'll have this field done in no time. We'll have them all done in no time, won't we?
That's kind of the point. It's cheaper as well. So why are we struggling with a tool that we don't actually like?
No, you're right.
That is
there.
more expensive.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we've made eight grand back on the plough. This has cost us 8 grand. We spent a couple of grand on landscaping. But have you had a look at the path? Do you think it's all right where it is?
I'm gonna drive it now.
Oh, there you go. You can put it to the test. And here you are.
Put it to the test.
Your gigantic rock picker.
Yes, I'm coming through.
It's like the machine's got its arms up in the air going, yeah!
The machine is having a great time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's test this out.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's a great width.
Excellent.
Woo! Sorry, I've been driving like a lunatic.
Have you fallen off the path? I mean, it's literally...
No, I stayed. Somehow stayed on it. I don't know how. I'm getting quite a bit of lag today.
Okay, yeah.
So
you are, aren't you?
everyone's going to be getting seasick my side.
There we go. Excellent. Both in the field at the same time.
Yes, and I finished rolling the field 34, everybody, just so that you're aware.
Yes. So that's now literally finished now, isn't it? We just got to wait for that to grow, to get to its harvested stage.
Yep. Nice thing is, once today is over, we can kind of forget about these fields.
Yes.
And I suppose we either skip through or we do some contracting work to earn some money.
That's not a bad idea, is it?
Because the big money's going to come in January, but we're still going to need money to keep expanding, aren't we?
We are, and every little helps, doesn't it? So maybe we could do a couple of one or maybe two contracts depending on what's available, and if not, I mean, I don't mind either way. If we skip forward to January, and then we can just get progressing with the farm, can't we? If you wanted to, there's that option as well. We can just, like you say, we can go and flog our wares, sell that 450,000 litres or so of sugar beets and make a load of money, buy the pig farm, buy the pigs.
I am quite excited to see how much money we'll make.
Yeah.
And I hope it's as good as we think it's going to be.
Yeah, I think it should be. Now, have you done pigs before in the game?
I have, and I've got them on Red Rock right now.
You have?
So, I mean, they reproduce fast. They produce slurry and manure.
Yeah.
Not at the same rate that cows do, from what I gather, but they're decent.
Good, okay. What else, aside from, obviously, because if we buy pigs, we'll be able to feed them sugar beets straight away. What else?
Yeah.
What else do we need to feed them? Is there anything else we need to feed them, or can we just...
Well, it all depends on what this map has ingredients-wise, but we could use canola. We can use the grain that we're putting in now, the wheat and the barley.
Yeah.
And then protein-wise, it's corn or beans, something like that. Or we can just mix pig food.
But they'll be fine with sugar beet for the first X amount of time.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't need to worry about having to get anything else for them, like straight away.
No.
Right.
No, we should be good. It might be worth buying like a pallet of grain just so they've got a bit of root crop and grain.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
We'll see what this map and this particular barn suggests. Cause I often find it changes per map.
Right. Okay.
Per pasture.
Got you. Okie dokie. Look at that, you're already a third of the way through this field.
Yeah. With my 9 meter width bear hug.
Is it, what's the yield on the rocks? Have you got much?
500 so far.
So you'll get the whole field in one go?
That's the plan, Stan.
Yeah.
You never know though, I might have to empty. Although this has got 2,500 capacity, doesn't it? It's a bit better.
Oh, that's... Yeah, forgive me, sorry, I thought it was more than that, but yeah, that's 2,500, isn't it? Right, yeah. Okay.
Shall we let everybody go for a little bit? Bring them back in when we're progressing a tiny bit further?
Yeah, good call, mate, good call. Yes, we shall... Yeah, we'll bring you back in a wee while when we've got something more done, shall we say.
Perfect. See you, everybody. See you soon.
Shortly. Bye-bye. Okay, hello, everyone. Welcome back. We've got a bit more done.
Welcome back.
Yeah. How are you getting on over there, mate?
We've been busy, haven't we?
We have, mate, yeah. We're... what have we done here? We have... So we've ploughed, we've cultivated, we've stone-picked the field I'm in here, and I have ran the drill, and now I am rolling.
Nice. And where I am right now, field 30, this has been ploughed under. I'm now stone picking, ready for liming. And field 31 has also been completely ploughed. So, yeah, we have been busy. We've had to go and pick up a little bit more fertilizer and
Seed.
lime, and that's why our bank balance, and seeds. That's why our bank balance is a little lower than the last time you saw us.
Yeah, still 20 grand though. Nothing we can't. Or just under 21 actually. So we're not doing too bad. I think.
We're not doing too bad.
No, not doing too bad.
Considering we haven't sold much, we've only sold silage.
That's right. Yep. We're not doing bad at all. So we've got
not doing bad at all.
And once this field's done, that's this one done and dusted, and the field you're in. You're in the smaller of the two fields. You are, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. What we're going to put? We're sticking with sugar beet in that field, aren't we? Is that what?
Yeah, sugar. We may as well do sugar beet in this one. So we just need to wait.
Yeah.
Now because we're out of planting season for sugar beet.
Yes.
And field 31, maybe corn, maybe sunflower.
Yeah.
It's to be decided, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It'd be nice to see a field of corn.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I quite like the idea of doing corn. We've got the corn header, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. We do. Yeah. And we don't necessarily need the silage, so we could just do corn.
Yeah. We could. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. Corn. Yeah, man.
I think is planting season May or June for corn?
I was just trying to think of that at the same time as talk, which is why I got to slow down a bit. I was like, right, yeah, corn. Planting season is April and May.
April and May.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
And when's sugar beet?
Sugar beet is
June?
Planting season is March, April, and May.
Oh, okay, that's earlier than I thought. So
yeah.
we need to come back over here in March and get these two planted then.
Yes.
March, April.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So once we've got these fields rocking and rolling, I suppose we could just, as you say, if we skipped forward to first thing in January, start getting that sounds about right, doesn't it? And then that's the selling period for sugar beet. I'm just going to have a quick check again. Sugar beet.
Perfect.
Yeah, January, £266 per 1,000 litres, it says we'll get there, and it's currently at 245 is the best price at somewhere called the Fisherman. I haven't seen somewhere called the Fisherman on this map. That sounds like a pub.
No, me neither.
I'm just going to jump into the map again and have a quick look, just out of pure curiosity. It's called the Fisherman. I'm assuming it's a pub. Carpentry.
What do they need sugar beet for?
I have no idea. No. That's not on the map either. Well, that's interesting. Oh, no, sorry, there it is, slap bang in the middle, forgive me. Yeah, it's actually not far.
In the middle?
Yeah, it's not far from us at the minute, yeah. Do you know what, I'm going to go and have a quick look at that, just out of pure curiosity. The Fisherman. Okay.
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it a factory?
No, it's a pub.
Or is it a pub?
It's a pub called the Fisherman, and it's got a sign on the outside called Grain Cell, and right next door to this beautifully quaint pub is a relatively large silo system, spoiling the view of the beer garden. Yeah. Right. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's the Fisherman.
There's a pub near me called the Fisherman.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Does that have a grain silo complex next to it in the car park?
It definitely doesn't.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be glad to know also as well, I think, you know that tiny little patch of stones that was missed by your vast stone picker? They've just been rolled under.
Oh, handy.
Yes, very. So yeah, anyway, sorry, I was talking about the sugar beet selling. So yeah, the Fisherman currently is offering £245 per 1,000 litres, so 266.
And what's the max?
266. That's what we'll supposedly get in January.
That's not bad.
It's not, but when you tot up, if we're going to consider what 450,000 litres, that small discrepancy between the 245 and 266 would be quite a huge amount of money when you spread that across 450,000 litres. So it's definitely worth waiting till January, isn't it? So yeah, money in January, mate.
Money. I can't wait to start a new year off with that much money.
I know, yeah. Do you know what? I keep stopping and jumping into the map because I'm too intrigued. But the pig sty is there. If I go into the hang on, where do we do it? Farmland.
It's 80 something, isn't it?
84,000. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely achievable.
I'm really bad at trying to do mathematics quickly on the go. But 450,000 litres at £260 per 1,000 litres. I can't do that without picking up some kind of electronic device.
Yeah, I would need an electronic device as well. Yeah,
but I think we will have a reasonable...
Was it 266?
It was £266 for 1,000 litres of sugar beet.
And we've got 400 and...
Well, we're going
to sell 450,000, aren't we?
Yeah, if we say 450,000... So
my calculator's making that 119,700.
Right. Okay. So if we just stopped and got there as we are now, we've got 20 grand. That's 120 grand that we'll get for the sugar beet. Take 85 grand for the pig farm. So that's 100. So we'd have 104. So we're going to have left over after buying the pig farm. About 55 grand, I think.
And that pig farm comes with some land as well, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It comes with
fields.
Yeah, it comes with.
Is it one field or two?
It comes with field 69, which.
That's just the grass one, is it?
Yeah, which is only two digits above our grass field is field 67, and we'd be buying field 69 as well, which is pretty cool. And field 68 is actually directly across the road from us. So yes, yeah, farmland. It comes with that grass field, and it does come with another area of land it's quite small. Oh, that's the pig enclosure, isn't it? It's the outdoor pig enclosure, isn't it, with those little wooden huts and stuff? I think. Yeah,
they'll roam in that. For sure.
Yes, they will. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be exciting to see what we can do with that place. We get a bit more storage, don't we? Not that we've got anything to store there at the minute, but we get a few sheds, a few lean-tos, as it were, somewhere to store machinery.
Though that storage is much better up at that yard than it is here.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it? What are you thinking?
It may even be worth us moving Harvester over there. I think that's what you mentioned.
Yes, yeah, that's right, yeah. It'd be better for storing the big stuff, wouldn't it?
We need it here, so...
Well, it's got wheels, it's got an
engine. Chicken and egg.
Yes. We haven't got any of those.
Talking of chickens, we can get some wild chickens down there as well, can't we?
Yes. Yeah, we can, can't we? Possibilities are endless, mate. I just missed a bit there. We just need
some form... I suppose we could use our trailer to transport pallets.
Yeah, we've got the trailer for pallets. I think we might need a pallet fork for our little green Fent, quite possibly.
Yeah, we do have one for this one as well. This my Vultra. We have the front loader if we need it.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Sorry, I forget about that. Yeah, yours does have the front loader. Yeah, I'm just so used to big tractors not having the front loader availability, but yeah, yours does, doesn't it? The versatile Vultra.
Yeah, I do love a Vultra, me. I do love a Vultra. So the next time we'll see everybody will be... I think we are going to skip to January, aren't we? We're not going to do any contracting. We're just going to skip on through and progress.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind having a go at a contract if we get a few quid in. I mean, should we have a look now, just out of pure curiosity? Just to see, see what there is. So in the contract, I
mean, that's pretty good value. I mean, even this one, I would take that in a heartbeat.
There's a sugar beet harvest.
Oh, I know.
Oh, field 39 ploughing.
Yeah, and with our plow, 10
Oh,
grand.
that's... I mean, I was joking about the sugar beet harvest, but that ploughing contract, that's a very good idea. Yeah.
I think we should accept it.
I think we should as well. Where are we? Yeah, ploughing. Yeah.
We don't need to borrow the items.
We don't?
Should we do it?
Yeah, do it. Let's do it. 10 grand. Can't sniff 10 grand.
Yeah, that's... I bet it's a big field. Yeah, it's quite a big field, but...
Have you accepted it? Oh, you have, right, okay. What's
yeah,
that? Field
I've accepted it.
Field 39. Where are we? Where's field 39? Well, where's field 30? Oh, it's right there on the far eastern northeast side of the map.
Yeah,
Big.
It's behind Steve. And how big are those baling contracts?
I don't know. Oh, we could do them as well,
The
couldn't we?
one-
We've got all the
The
equipment.
one really good thing about baling contracts is you tend to earn a lot of extra money.
You do, don't you? Where am I going?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. Well, maybe that's something we could... Obviously, the ploughing contract is only going to take one of us to do. The baling contract, 42, 44...
One of us can get started on.
Yeah. And I think for the sake of doing it, we may as well go for the one that offers the most money, which is field 44. Where's field 44? Field 44.
That hay... Oh no, it's a silage one, even better.
Field 44 is north, is just to the left of the original farm layout at the very top of the map.
Yeah.
So it's...
Well, that's a nice field, that.
Yeah, it is. That shouldn't be too much of a stress to do that. And it's 8 grand.
And it's... Yeah, and we will definitely earn extra out of that.
Yeah. Is it...
It won't just be 8 grand.
No, it won't be, will it? It's... Bale the grass and wrap it to make silage. So when you do silage contracts, you don't have to wait for it to ferment, do you? You just bale it and it turns to silage immediately. Right, okay, I'm going back in. I'm going to accept that contract. Done. Right.
Nice.
Nice. We've now got something else to do. Gluttons for punishment, but we're going to get paid for that though, aren't we? That's what matters.
Yeah, well, that's an easy 20k right there.
Yes, it is. And
a real easy 20k.
Yeah, I reckon so.
So...
Absolutely.
And that can buy us some decent pigs.
Yeah, it can. So maybe now that's potentially the next episode, isn't it? Or in the next episode,
yeah.
or do we do that off camera? I don't know. What do we do?
Oh, we can do that on camera. I'm sure everybody wouldn't mind us being contractors for the day.
No, absolutely. I think it'd add a bit of variety to our series. We should definitely include that into an episode, and that can be done in between now and January.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Although
we're only in November 1.
We are, yeah.
So November 2 we could do the contracts.
Yes, definitely. Oh, I had a bit of a lag spike then.
Yeah, I just had a bit of lag. Feels like I'm driving drunk. It's like blub blub blub.
Yeah, that's awesome. That.
How are you getting on?
I'm
How are you getting on over there? You must
right.
be nearly done.
I'm just doing headland after headland. I'm just circling the field, so I've got, and it's nowhere. It's still quite a wide roller for a small thing, but yeah, I've got a good chunk to do.
Oh yeah, of course you're rolling, aren't you?
Yeah.
I completely forgot you've moved on to rolling.
But I tell you, the seeding didn't take long at all. I know I did that off camera, but that is a really nice seeder, and it really didn't take that long at all.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it feels really smooth.
Yeah, no, I can relate to that.
Like when you're driving, it's like you're on ice or something. It just rolls around the field beautifully.
It does. I must admit, I'm finding it difficult from certain angles to view I think just because of the way that the light is shining on my tractor, and I've got no lights on. It's very difficult to differentiate between the surfaces, the textures in front of me for what's been rolled and what needs rolling.
I've had to turn my lights on actually, because it can the lighting on this map is lovely, but sometimes it can be a little dark.
Yes, yeah. I just had that facing... Which direction would I have been facing then? I'd have been facing north. So if I'm heading north. the lighting in front of the tractor is very difficult to see. The textures on the ground is very difficult to see. But as soon as I'm now heading east and we'll be heading south in a second or two, it's fine. Where are we?
Well,
there we go. Yeah.
We've been nattering about our joint love for TV, haven't we?
Yes.
We keep on finding things that that we both like.
Yes.
Even though we haven't known each other that long, but it's just remarkable how similar we are.
Yeah. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars and Marvel.
Yes. I've just been telling Mrs. SG about my massively OCD Star Wars and Marvel video folders on my computer. I've got the whole of the Star Wars saga, starting from the Phantom Menace, going all the way up to the latest stuff, in chronological order, numerically ordered, labelled, filed, whatever you want to call it, in one folder, and it's massive. And it's
that is very cool.
It's just ridiculous, quite frankly.
Well, anybody that likes Star Wars, and they probably appreciate that, because the timeline is confusing.
It can
because
be,
they
yes.
bring things out
Yeah.
in completely different times.
Yes.
And it's going back and forward and back and forward.
Whereas if it's displayed in front of you it's in chronological order, so it's obviously story order, not in the order that it's released in.
Yeah, story order.
But it's even got things like the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special, which was like a bit of fun that they made. Harrison Ford and the stars of and Mark Hamill and whatnot from the original trilogy. It's
That's very cool.
Yeah, it's just daft, isn't it?
I didn't even know it existed.
Well,
So
there you go. There you go. You learn something new every day.
you're definitely more of a mega fan than I am. But yeah, I just think a brilliant TV should be appreciated.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've had to put all my lights on for this section here. There we are.
I'm on flashing red amber-ish for my fuel, so
How are you?
I'm gonna come and grab some more, because also my rock picker is full.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I've only got a tiny strip left, which is really annoying.
It's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 2,500 litres of stones in here. Or rocks. Stones.
Yeah.
And then we remembered off camera that we have a multi-fruit silo, so anything could go in there.
Yeah, we can put stones in the silo, can't we?
So we didn't need to dump them here.
Yeah. It kind of looks authentic though, doesn't it, having a big pile of
It
stones
does.
there. But
In the dump site.
in the dump site, yeah, it does add to the dump. Are we putting them in the silo now, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
as
when we
well.
get a stone crusher or something like that, we can
Yeah.
use our own stones.
That's it. We should. Is that? I don't know. Have I asked this before? That the modded stone crusher that you can turn stones to lime. Is that a crossplay? Is that a PS4?
Yeah.
It is.
PS4, PS5. Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
need to
There's
do. That's a no-brainer, I think, isn't it? Because although lime's not as expensive as fertilizer, I get that, but it's still an expense that we could save from by using the stuff that we get free out the ground.
Yeah. The frustrating thing is we're not getting a large amount of stones out of the ground.
No.
It's only a very small spread.
But you do get a lot. You do get quite a bit back from the. I'm trying to remember now because I've got it on my whole macro series, and it does give you.
Is it a good recipe?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Although is it one? I can't. Do you know what? I've got so many things running around my mind at the minute that I'm trying to remember if it is a good recipe or if it is 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I can't remember, honestly. I'm useless.
The ones that I tend to use have, or you put in water as well.
Yes, yeah, this one you've got to put water in.
So, and it usually is 1-to-1 or close to.
Maybe it's just because I had so many stones on Holmokra that because I've already got the thing full of lime ready for me to take from it, and there's still loads and loads of stones left to be turned into lime on that series. I just can't remember whether it is. I think it is. I'll almost 100% say it is 1-to-1. No, it can't be. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hang on, I'm driving myself nuts here. It isn't. It isn't 1-to-1.
It's not?
No, because you have to add water in as well, and it's... Oh, do you know what? I can't. I'm just going to be driving myself mentally.
Can't even think.
Yeah. We shall look into it, and we shall, next episode perhaps, if I try and remember to look into it and get the numbers. What I like.
Well, we've got 3,500 litres in the silo.
Yeah.
There's probably 2,000 dumped on the ground there.
Okay.
So, ooh, God, dears, stop running in front of the tractor.
Realism mode dialed to 10 there. You're braking for digital deers.
Well, it's just natural instinct to brake for animals.
It is. Yeah, yeah, it really is.
I can't do it. I can't not.
I had a friend when I was at college way back in the day, and it's as a car person, this was quite frustrating. But he had a really nice Nova SRI. And it was a very nice example of a Nova SRI. It was very clean, very low mileage, slightly modified. It was a bit of a, max power mobile, but it was a very nice car. And we live in, obviously I live down in Cheshire here, and there's a place called Delamere Forest, which is a forest, and there's a road running through it. There's several roads running through them, flanked by trees.
Yeah.
And Rob swerved to miss a rabbit.
Oh, no!
Yes, and wrote his car off into a tree. Saved the
a rabbit.
Yes, all over a rabbit. Now this obviously, it was like, oh mate, run over the damn rabbit. But now it's like, no, don't run over the rabbit. But he wrote his car off. A beautiful car. It was a very, knowing what I know now about cars and the value of things now, that Nova would have been worth a decent amount of money if it was still in the same nick, if it was still around. But yes, he swerved to miss a rabbit and literally nose-ended it into a tree. So
he was lucky to be okay as well.
Well, yes, the main thing was he was all right. He did injure himself a little bit, but if you imagine quite a large tree and the shape of a large tree, he moulded the front of the Nova around this tree. The engine almost came through the firewall. He was very lucky, to be fair. But it's one of those things, you look back on it and you think, oh, mate. But at the time, we were young and daft, and it was all about the cars. And it was like, why didn't you just run over the rabbit? It was like, it was just instinct. I just swerved and lost control, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It is instinct.
Yes, it is.
If you're a human being, you tend to care a little bit about wildlife. I know some people think rabbits are vermin.
Rabbits
especially on farms.
Yeah. Well, this was a wild rabbit. This was just out in the forest on its own, just running across the road. So it wasn't even a pet rabbit. Just living its life, just a run-of-the-mill grey rabbit. But yeah, and it still got to live its life. It didn't get splatooned by a Vauxhall.
Probably got run over by someone else 5 minutes later.
Do you know what? Yeah, that'd be the worst, wouldn't it?
It would.
Oh no!
Like you, blooming rabbit.
Yeah. Dear me.
Oh gosh. Yeah, just killed a virtual deer then.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they're coming out of nowhere. That actually ran out of our building.
Yeah, they do that, don't they? They don't have collisions.
It's on your field now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have collisions on them, do they? So they just merge through every building that's on any map.
Yeah.
And
They fly on here,
I was
don't
going
they?
to say, we've got Santa's reindeer on this map. They fly around
Flying
everywhere.
away.
Almost done this field now.
Nice, and I've just got to lime those two, and then we can leave them till March.
Yes. And that's
Not
a decent...
doing a very good job reversing this stone picker.
Are you not?
No, it's very embarrassing.
Can you not see where you're going because of its big arms?
Yeah, it's big arms. I'm gonna blame the big arms.
Well, I've literally got a relatively small patch to do. And this, although now I'm facing north, I can't actually see... Where is it? There it is.
Can't see the patch.
No, I'm right on it. There we are. Right.
Just gonna give this a wash. It's pretty nasty, this stone picker.
Okay. Come on. Yeah, just a little triangle now left in the middle. And then that should be, if I jump out and have a look, expected yield 99% on this section of this field that I'm on.
Nice.
So, good job, well done.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. So, we are at... I don't know if we're conscious of time, but we're...
Time to say goodbye to everyone, isn't it?
We're just under half an hour on this section. So when we tot up everything, going to be north of an hour on this episode, it would look like.
I think so. Sorry, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I hope so too. Just me and her rabbiting away. Rabbiting. See what I did there? Yeah.
Come on, hop to it.
Oh, go.
See what I did there?
Get out.
I'm gone.
Right. This field is now completely and utterly
Beautifully done.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying that, but yes. Lift. Engine off. Out we are. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hello. There we are.
Hello.
So, a busy episode, mate. We've done a lot today. We've ploughed twice. We've cultivated. We've stone picked. We've drilled. We've limed. We've rolled.
And we've conquered.
And it's 2:10 in the afternoon.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all,
So,
mate.
next episode, November 2, we're going to do some contracting.
Yes.
Get some money in.
20,000,
Looking forward to
hopefully,
it.
give or take a bit. Likewise,
I would
mate.
take that.
Yeah, definitely. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode, everyone. As always, if you wouldn't mind at all, give us both a thumbs up on the video, and if you could, give us both a subscription if you haven't already. The links to both of our channels will be in the respective videos. And please leave us some comments. Let us know how you think we're getting on. Any suggestions, tips, or anything? Thoughts? Let us know.
Absolutely. And let us know which Star Wars episode you like the most.
Yes, very much so. Interested to hear that one.
Then we'll know that you've watched it to the end, you see. So that's how that's how we check your commitment.
Ah, sneaky. Sneaky.
I'm sneaky like that.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Have a good one.
Yes, thanks everyone. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.